Today's mission is to explore San Francisco. Not the entire town, but at least I will go to Chinatown. How about that? The downtown area of San Francisco is a little different from, say, Los Angeles. You definitely see more people walking in the streets, and there is no parking. Keep that in mind. There is absolutely no parking, and if you find a parking garage, it will be expensive. Chinatown starts in a block or two up the street, and I can't wait to check it out. This town used to be incredibly nice, and I say used to be because you have a lot of problems these days. Luckily not in this area, but if you go up to Tenderloin, it's like landing on a different planet. You are looking at the entrance into San Francisco Chinatown. Look at this gate. It's really nice. And if you need a coffee before you go in, there is a Starbucks in the corner. I would say you have Starbucks coffee shops in most corners. There is another type of coffee bar across the street, but I came for this. It's really pretty. It's an iconic view. I'm feeling the vibe when I'm crossing over from the regular San Francisco into this totally different world. There are plenty of these souvenir shops where you can buy maybe a new license plate or a Vietnamese hat. Yes, this town is hilly. You go up and down on the hills of this beautiful town. I would say this is a typical Chinese store. I really enjoy these older buildings. You get the feeling you are in China in many ways. Look up this hill. The cable car is going up and down. Woo! Hello, doggy. And there is a brick church right next to this traditional looking I don't know what they do up there, if they have dim sum maybe. You can buy dumplings in the corner. It's interesting. And in one of these rooms you have a triad meeting going on. I don't know if that's happening, but you know, some of it is true. We have all seen these Hollywood movies, so we are true believers. It's in the middle of the week, by the way, so that's probably the reason it's not jam-packed. Come here a Saturday and you will have more people. I'm pretty much just randomly walking. I have no plans except checking out the secrets of Chinatown. And these buses are interesting. Yes, they have pyramids in town as well, but they are pointy, not like in Egypt. And most views are interesting. I like this darker building you see to the right, built in well, I don't know, almost brown bricks. Okay, time to cross. It's refreshing to see a peach-colored building like this one. The 4 C's. And we can't skip the wall paintings. This is a wild beast, a dragon, I'm guessing. And of course, this is Chinatown. We have Bruce Lee on the wall. Oh, look at that building. This is really a nice building. It's so narrow. Look at this. It goes all the way up there. And we have the American flag next to the Chinese flag. And wherever you walk, you find these lids going to the underground. You need to be careful because it's easy to trip.
Walking you around today?
This is a tour bus. Somebody came up with this. And it works, I'm guessing. I see people inside, yeah. Let's look up the hill. I don't know if this is an artifact from a long time ago. A red box. It says fire alarm. It's probably not working, that's my guess. I like the way they use colors. This building is a great example of that. It's so pretty. And down at the bottom we have the Golden King Vietnamese restaurant. And that's good news because I know they most likely serve Vietnamese coffee in that restaurant. And I can come back later when I'm done filming and grab a cup of real Vietnamese coffee. Side streets are also interesting. And I see a year on top of that, or at the top of this pink building, 1948. So I can tell you they have many secrets in this town. Look at this. Wow. It's a pretty big Chinatown, by the way. And it's definitely one of the most famous in America. Wow. I will go back and come up the next street. You know, wherever you go, you find more and more interesting stuff. I went back again because I missed these 3 buildings or 4 buildings or I don't know, 6, 7, 8 buildings. They're all nice, but look up all the way to the top, right? Look at this. It's so interesting. It is really interesting. I mean, compare this to like a modern town. And modern towns, they all suck, right? But this has charm. It's really a nice place. Wow, I love it. There are signs everywhere telling you what kind of services or products they are selling. And most of the stuff you see is legit, but keep in mind it's Chinatown, so they also offer a lot of let's call it off the menu things when the moon is up. I went back to the main street. You can find so many things wherever you go in this little area, and I just wanted to go where the tourists are, because you have more action. But there are beautiful buildings all over the place. We are close to the ocean, so it just makes sense to see seafood restaurants. And I'm sure they have the good ones where they serve live fish. Because after all, Asian people like fresh fish, and if it's dead when you start cooking, then that's bad. Let me pass this little street. I will sneak behind the car. Because I wanted to take a look down where you see the pyramid in the background. They are also selling magical ice cream. Not the real stuff. It's definitely magical. Like this one. Or this one. Or maybe this one. I don't know. What do you think? I like the magic. Only in San Francisco Chinatown. A nice cocktail place. Wow. And a secret door. It looks like they have a theater down the street. They call it the Great Star Theater. Let's take a quick look. This is really an interesting side street. I mean, you never know really what to expect. Wow. And the Chinese flag is everywhere, by the way. I noticed that. But I can tell you one thing. If you go to Hong Kong, for instance, it doesn't look like Chinatown in San Francisco. Not at all. It's more like a city of high-rises. Everything is modern. Is this still a theater? I don't know. Could be. And dumplings are sold almost everywhere. It's really nice to just walk around. And I was complaining maybe earlier that it's cold, because it is cold, but when you walk around you will appreciate that. Let's say it's 100 today, that would be crazy. Now it's just around 60. Chinatown is going on another block or two, but I will stop in this intersection. The area you see is where people come to buy vegetables, fruit, many other kinds of food. And if we look back, that's the area where you buy mostly souvenirs, and you have restaurants and all that. So I'm turning back. I might take a quick look into another side street, but I would say we have seen most of Chinatown.